Hello, I hope everybody is doing amazing. Today we are at Notary 90 in Playa del Carmen. Some of you have been asking me, if I am Canadian, can I buy a property in Mexico? My answer is yes, you can, through a fideicomiso. But what is a fideicomiso and how this works? To answer this question, we have our expert, Jessica. She's a lawyer for the 90 Notary, and she's gonna answer for expertise. What is this?
So what is a fideicomiso or a trust? So a fideicomiso is the legal way so a foreign can acquire property here in Mexico. It's very important to mention that there are three parts involved, which are the seller, the buyer, and the bank. The bank is the one who the buyer desires to go on, and we as a notary, we're gonna guide you through the whole process until you have your title deed. We as a notary, we have an expertise of 6 years, and myself, I work with a team of that we only specialize in fideicomiso or a trust.
Perfect. Okay, so who has the rights in a fideicomiso?
All right, so the rights has the buyer, who is the person who's going to acquire the property here in Mexico. Yes, it is involved a bank, but at the end of the day, who has the benefits and also the obligation is the buyer itself.
Perfect. And how much it can cost a fideicomiso?
This, it will depend on the bank who the buyer choose. Okay, so this, it can be from the 2,200 USA dollar until 3,000. All right. Also, it's very important that the closing cost, it will depend of the value of the property.
Perfect. So what about when the property gonna be sold? The fideicomiso is the same or it change? How that work?
So for this situation, it will depend until who is the person that you are going to sell. If it is another foreign, it will be through an assignment or right. Okay, so it will be existing the trust or the fideicomiso. The only thing that is going to change is the person who will appear. All right, so it's going to be from the seller to the new buyer. And if you're going to sell to a Mexican, what we're going to do is to distinguish the fideicomiso or the trust, and it will be through an acquisition, right? So the Mexican can acquire a property here in Mexico because we as a Mexican, we do not need this legal figure.
Thank you, Jessica, for sharing your expertise and knowledge with us. Now we all know if you have real estate questions, any question, come to the Notary 90 and ask for Jessica.
Thank you, Naz. We as a Notary 90, we're glad to help you in any other foreign, right? So in my team, we are specialized in fideicomisos or a trust. And also it's very important, it mentioned that you come from the video of Naz, we're going to give you a free legal advice of any matter that you may have, such as a real estate, a purchase of a property, if you want to do a Mexican company, anything. It's very important to mention this part, and we gladly can help you. All our legal advice and all the following are in English, so do not worry about it. We're gonna keep you safe and just to answer all the concerns or questions that you may have through the process until you have your title.
Right on. Thank you so much. Ciao, ciao.
You're welcome.